comic master. So today I figured with upcoming what's the next holiday that's coming up, you guys?
Canada Day.
Canada Day. Thank you for that, Barbara. So I figured we could draw a couple of Canadian animals. Does anyone know what the national animal of Canada is? What's our
Beaver.
Barbara knows it all. That's the beaver. So today we're going to draw a cute little beaver that Jeremy has said he thinks is garbage, but I disagree. I disagree. Yeah, so here, let's see if I can zoom this. So that's the finished product. Who here thinks that's garbage? Put your thumbs up if you think it's garbage. Thumbs down if you don't think it's garbage. Actually, thumbs up if it's not garbage, if it's awesome. Thumbs up if it's awesome. Get your flag out of here. Yeah, I got more thumbs up. So that's going to be our finished product. It's a very easy thing to draw. And then I'm also going to, if we have time, we're also going to draw a moose. And I'm going to tell you some interesting facts about these very Canadian animals that you may not know.
How are you going to draw a beaver?
Oh, okay.
How are we going to draw a beaver?
All right, well, the first step to drawing this particular garbage beaver, Jeremy, is we're going to draw a backwards Z. So, we could actually start by drawing the regular Z. So,
I don't have to draw.
Yeah.
This, yeah.
You know what I'm going to do? Actually, first step, instead of the Z's, I'm using, you guys could use like, this is a water bottle, believe it or not. It kind of looks like, I don't know, some kind of canister that you would carry, I'm not sure what in. But you can use a Coke can or anything round, or just draw a circle. Your beaver does not have to be a perfect round beaver, because beavers are not perfectly round. This one just is. So I'm going to draw a circle. Oh my God. See? It didn't even turn out to be right. I've already got a crooked beaver. Oh no. My beaver is crooked, you guys. There, I fixed that. So just a circle. Circle for YouTube. Oh, Barbara's turned out better than mine already. And Dennis did a freehand. And Jeremy is keeping a secret. His secret is that he's an amazing artist.
How are you going to put the ears?
Okay, in the middle of the beaver's face, a little bit sort of like above a halfway point, you're going to draw a little bit to the right. You're going to draw the letter Z. Z.
I don't have to draw.
Okay, so about here, Z. All right, so it just for now, it looks like a Z with a circle in it. I mean, a circle with a Z in it. Circle with the Z in it. The Z is going to be the beaver's like nose and mouth. Okay? Next step, does everybody have their Z?
Yeah.
And their circle? Thumbs up if you do.
Yeah.
Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Allie's still working. Allie, you caught up? That's a big thumbs up from Allie. All right. Okay, so then this is very important. You're going to draw a backwards Z that attaches to the first Z. So you draw a triangle that way, and a line. So this is what you end up with. Oh my gosh. Let's see, is that? Can you guys see that? It's basically an upside down triangle and then a line underneath. It's all good? You guys have to keep reminding me of the time. Okay. All right. Everybody's got, so this is the nose. Is that in shot there? The nose and the mouth. If you want to make it a happier beaver, you can turn up the corners here like this.
Look at mine.
Whee!
Look at mine.
The barber's already like mostly done. This is awesome. So now, yeah, I put little sort of smiles on the edge so that my beaver is going to be smiling. Okay, next on the agenda, we are going to draw beaver ears. So that consists of just 2 circles, little circles, one on either side of the big circle. They don't have to be any particular size, just smaller. Yeah. For YouTube. Okay.
There.
You guys good?
I'm trying my hardest.
Thumbs up?
Try my best.
Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Caught up, Melissa? You caught up? No? Well, don't worry about it. We'll catch you up. Joanne, you doing okay there? Okay, so we got ears. Next, we're going to draw some cute little beady black eyes. So here's your triangle, and that's the beaver nose in the middle of its beavery face. And you can draw an even smaller circle pretty much at either point of your triangle. And you can fill them in all the way, or you can leave a little bit of white. You can make them oval if you want. They don't have to be perfect. They just have to look like eyes. Beady black beaver eyes staring you down. Yeah. It's cute, but it's menacing. Awesome. Good job, Dennis. Awesome. Barbara?
I'm trying my best.
Okay. Now, this beaver, Jeremy pointed out Dennis, you pointed out it's only a head?
Yeah.
It's not. This entire thing is its body because it's a cartoon beaver. So real beavers don't look like this, just in case you're wondering. All right, so we're gonna draw feet, and that, you just pick a point, sort of, I don't know, in line with the ear, and you draw kind of an oval egg shape, kind of on an angle, and then you draw one on the other side. So you line it up with your ear, and you draw another like egg inside the big circle. Whoop. Just knocking the camera around. Okay, so can you guys see that? So not too hard, right? Not too hard.
It's actually
Okay. Now, what do beavers have that make them very distinct?
your teeth.
Their teeth. Okay, so this being its little mouth, whee, right in the middle, so this being its nose, we are going to have beaver teeth. And all you have to do is just draw a little square that hangs down, or sort of a bucket shape, I guess, and a line in the middle.
Kind of like SpongeBob.
SpongeBob looks like a beaver?
No.
Oh, uh-oh. So these are the kind of teeth that I used to have before I had braces. Yep.
But it doesn't have teeth.
You do not. Mine literally hung outside the top, my bottom lip. Oh, I like it. Good job. Good job. All right.
Now
So,
you need a tail.
nope, now we're gonna do is like arms and like a little bit of details. So we got his teeth. All right, so inside the ears, so if you want, you can erase the line of his big round beavery body. And to make ears look like ears, you just draw sort of like a half horseshoe shape inside each ear at the top. So that's what that looks like. Okay.
Say horseshoe, yeah.
And I'm gonna pull up some facts about, I like it. I like it, Dennis. I got some cool facts about beavers, you guys. Okay. So I'm drawing, because I'm just gonna do the rest from memory. There's not much left, and we'll be done the beaver. There are 2 species of beaver, the European or Eurasian beaver, called castor fiber, and North American beaver, that's ours, Castor canadensis. Beavers are the 2nd largest rodent in the world after the capybara. I don't know what a capybara is, but we'll find out one day.
Australia.
It's on Australia, okay. Thank you. See, Barbara's very helpful here. All right, on the feet, we're gonna draw little paws. Sorry, I'm gonna go back to my drawing part. And what does it got? It's got 3 little things. Okay, so inside each of its eggy little feet, you draw 3, 1, 2, 3, almost looks like seeds. 1, 2, 3. So on the outside part, so it's pointing out. And then a paw pad here. So a line or a circle there. And that's kind of a teeny detail, so I'll bring that up for you guys. So 1, 2, 3, and 1. 1, 2, 3, and 1. Yeah. So this is really interesting. The front teeth of the beaver never stop growing. They're always growing. The beaver's constant gnawing on wood helps to keep their teeth from growing too long. So if you had a beaver that was like, I don't know, couldn't get a hold of any, like chunks of wood or anything to chew on, its teeth would just get long, 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 long. Isn't that interesting? I think it's interesting. All right. So we're going to give it some little beaver paws. Okay, so if you want to go from where your mouth line is, and you're just going to draw kind of a little triangle, a half a triangle sticking out at the side. And then from the other side, a half a triangle sticking out here. And those are its little arms. Oh, they're so cute. Beavers have claws, so I'm going to give mine big claws. Rawr. Yeah, you guys can do whatever you want with yours. So beavers, what do they make, Barbara? What do they build?
Beaver dams.
Beaver dams.
Out of wood.
Out of wood, yes. So beaver colonies, they're so smart, these animals. They create dams of wood and mud to provide still, deep water in order to protect against predators like wolves, coyotes, bears, and eagles, and also so they can float food and building materials to their homes. It's really hard to dismantle a beaver dam once they've built it. So, like, people who take care of rivers and streams and stuff like that, but once a beaver dam is built, I think they kind of have to leave it there. That's something I heard about that. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. Once the dams are completed and they make their little beaver pond, they'll work on building their homes called lodges. They build lodges, you guys, in the middle of their beaver dam. They're dome-shaped, like the dams, and they're constructed with branches and mud. Lodges have underwater entrances, so that makes entry tough for most other animals. Maybe they have like otters for guests or something, when they're having a party. I'm just kidding, they don't. Sticking to the facts. There are usually 2 dens in a beaver lodge. One's for drying off. Very smart beavers. Yeah. So after entering from the water, and another drier one is where the family of up to 4 adults and 6 to 8 little baby beavers live. All right, we're going to start on beaver's tail. So starting kind of on the right side, lining up with its right eye, you're just going to draw a line down. Got a line down? You can put yours over here, Barbara. And then you curve it and make it into kind of like if you're drawing a big Ronald McDonald shoe. There were once more than 60 million North American beaver, but guess who killed them all? We did. Sorry, beavers. Yeah, humans didn't know that we were going to decimate the beaver population, and they were very, very popular in the early colonies. Obviously, French fur traders were hunting the beavers, And they were sending them over to England because they wanted hats. They wanted beaver hats. And why did they want that? It's because beavers have an under layer underneath their fur of waterproof felt. And so people in England, the fancy schmancy people in England with all the money, wanted beaver hats. And they were all the rage in like the 1800s. So Canada just kept putting together, you know, big stacks of beaver pelts and dead beavers and shipping them off, and they'd make them into hats, and all the fancy people in England would wear the hats in France, I think, too. And because of that, there are a lot less beavers now. Yeah. Okay. So, on here, on the tail, once you got the tail, you can draw 3 stripes. Beavers don't have striped tails, though.
No, it's only a cartoon.
So we're going to draw, it's kind of like a checkered, like a cage. It looks like a cage, but that's to indicate sort of the way the tail looks. Can you guys see that? Yep. On YouTube. Ta-da. So, very nice. So, how are you guys doing? Are there any questions? If you have a question, raise your hand. Or if you know a fact about beavers. Barbara, do you know any facts that I haven't mentioned? Ooh, beavers' teeth are orange. Did you guys know that? They're orange. I don't know why, but they have orange teeth. Maybe they eat a lot of carrots. I'm just kidding, they don't. Beaver has good sense of hearing, smell, and touch. It has really poor eyesight. That's interesting. But it does have a set of transparent eyelids, which allows the beaver to see underwater. So that's kind of like beaver goggles.
Yeah.
So beavers have an iron-rich coating of enamel on their teeth that make them orange.
Oh, iron-rich coating of enamel. Thank you, Travis. That's what makes their teeth orange. So it's full of iron.
Yeah,
Yep.
orange teeth.
They're very good swimmers. They can stay underwater for up to 15 minutes. They should be in the Olympics. And adult beavers are around 3 feet long and have been known to weigh over 55 pounds. Females are as large or larger than males of the same age. They can live up to 24 years in the wild.
And the wild.
Yeah, in the wild. I don't know where else they'd live. Like in a house. Well, in captivity. Who has a pet beaver? Anybody know anyone with a pet beaver? And then beavers are nocturnal animals that keep themselves very, very busy. They build and build and build during the night. And that's where we get the saying, busy as a beaver. So that's it for the beaver.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, Benny the Beaver.
Benny the Beaver. Yeah, you can give your beaver a name.
Tom.
Barbara, are we going to name your beaver?
Tom, I love it.
That's awesome,
Some
Tom.
great beavers.
Yeah. Joanne, are you drawing a beaver over there?
Barbara's beaver's name is Butch.
Oh, Allie, I love it.
Oh, that's good job, you guys. Good job. Nice, Joanne.
I love it. It's great.
Yeah, you guys did a good job.
Joanne, nice.
And if you didn't get the chance, you can always look at this on YouTube later. That way you can rewind and stop and pause or put it in really slow playback speed so you can listen to my voice going, beavers have yellow teeth. So I'm going to name mine Steve. Steve the Beaver.
Mine?
I'm going to call it Stever, actually. Stever the Beaver. Ta-da!
Mine?
Mine.
You guys name your beavers whatever you want. What's yours? Bob? Bob the Beaver? Bob the Builder? That makes sense. Barbara, what's your beaver?
Allie showing you the beaver.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. Yeah, so Stever is mine. Okay, how much time do we have? 8 minutes. Do you guys think we can draw what is the next one? It's a moose. Yes, it's a 6-step moose. Okay, so draw a cute moose in 6 steps. I think we can do it. Yeah? Yeah?
My dad has people who made beaver hats. And, because they use mercury to use them,
Steve, can you turn the volume up a little bit over there?
you can see they're called Mad Hatters.
Oh, Mad Hatters.
Because of the mercury.
Because they use mercury. They used to use mercury in the making of the beaver hats, and then that like cause like mercury poisoning causes you to go mad.
Oh, yeah.
So that's where the term Mad Hatter came. Thank you. Thanks for that fact. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. See, you learn something new every day.
All dead.
Okay, why is that? Sorry. All right, so we're gonna draw a moose next. Can you guys see that? Moose. These are cartoon moose. In 6 easy steps, it says, so we'll see how easy that turns out to be. All right, and then I've got facts about moose. Moose are gigantic. That's number 1 fact. Okay, so starting, if you guys want to draw on the same paper, if you have room, if you have a very, like you could turn it this way maybe, or just fit it over here.
Turn it over.
Turn it over. There you go, Dennis. Much better solution. Okay, so the first step, very easy. You just draw a little horseshoe thing like this. I'll show you what that looks like. Very simple. All right. So you got that. Then we're gonna draw its big moosey nose. So from here, we're gonna draw a bigger shape like that and attach it there.
This is not right.
So that's pretty much what you should have right now. You can make this bigger if you want. Looks good, Barbara, looks good. Looks good, Dennis. Looks good, Jeremy. All right, from there, all right, so you got this is like the head part, right? This is the big nose. Okay, from the left side, you're gonna draw, this moose kind of has what's like elephant feet. So an arc line, and then you're gonna have it come straight across, another arc line coming out from the other side, and then straight across. And in the middle, you want a little triangle like that. That's what that looks like. Is that with the 10 minutes or not?
No.
Okay. This won't be hard. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna put a tail that's gonna come out from the back, like, but it's because we're looking at this moose head on, we would only see its tail kind of sticking out from the side. Kind of like, you could turn this into a dragon if you wanted to.
No.
But just, okay. Okay, Barbara, we'll continue drawing a moose. Okay, so yeah, a little tail, either side, doesn't matter. And then just kind of like elephant feet, I don't know why. Just 1, 2, 3 toes, 1, 2, 3 toes.
I don't know how to draw
This
it.
is not zoologically accurate.
I don't know
So
how to draw it. No, how do I draw it? Please help me.
here, you just could draw like that and like that. And put 3 little things, on the other side. Ta-da! Okay. All right. So now we want its antlers.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, the antlers is the hardest part. So coming out from the left side of its head, you just draw a scoopy thing like that. And same with the other side, scoopy. Antlers are not symmetrical, I don't think. So, well, these ones aren't. But I'm not sure if moose antlers are symmetrical. I don't think so. Anybody can correct me on that if you want. All right. So you guys should have, now it looks like it's got sort of 2 hairs coming out the side of his head. It looks like Charlie Brown. Yeah, it needs a curl in the middle of its forehead. Okay, and then you just make that into, it's gonna be 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll work really well for you, Dennis. That kind of looks like your amoeba drawings. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's what you'll have. Very nice. Yep. Okay.
Do you have eyes?
No, this moose has no eyes at all.
Well,
I'm just kidding. Of course there's gonna be eyes. So I'm just gonna tell you a couple moose facts while we're finishing up the last couple of details. Moose facts. Hey, where's my moose facts? How dare you? Where is it? Interesting facts about moose. Moose are huge. All right, so here
mine's small.
you want to put nostrils. I'm drawing them sort of in the shape of like little ovals, like pumpkin seeds. If there's a question?
No, just 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's okay. We're just adding eyes and ears and then we'll be done. Okay, so the average female moose is 771 pounds. And the average males weigh 881 pounds. Holy mackerel. But they can get up to 1,800 pounds. So that's,
And then you can
the average length is just shy of, is that 8 to 10 feet? And a bull moose's antler, the male moose, the antlers can spread for up to 6 feet. I'm not even 6 feet tall. This moose's antlers can be as long as me from end to end. So the moose are huge. That's why if you're driving, you have to be very careful in the highway. A lot of people actually die. Like if you hit a deer, the deer will die. But unless it kicks through your windshield, so you gotta watch out if you do hit a deer. Just try not to hit deer, but they're pretty quick. But if there you see a moose, woo, swerve. You'd rather land in a ditch than you hit a moose, you're a goner. Because it's huge. It's like running into like a tank. So yeah, a lot of people die in moose car accidents every year.
If you hit a bear, you're finished too.
If you hit a bear?
Yeah. You hit a bear. My dad's riding.
Yeah, bears are big.
My
Moose
dad's-
are bigger.
My dad's
Okay. We want to give our moose some eyes. So, wherever you want. I'm giving this moose beady black eyes too. Beady black eyes, and I'm gonna give it some moosey ears. So bull moose, male moose, they shed their antlers every year. After they're a year old, they grow antlers that increase in size and weight every year. Then a yearly cycle starts where the antlers begin to grow on bull moose in the spring and continue growing until September. And they rub their antlers on trees to help the velvety covering come off. And eventually sometime between November and March, the antlers will just fall off. Doesn't hurt them at all. I'm gonna give this moose an ear here and an ear there. They look like teddy bear ears. And once you've got that, you've got your moose done.
Yes.
So you can watch really cool videos of moose shedding antlers. You guys should look that up. Antlers aren't used for anything in the summer, but when fall, it's mating season, and they're used to intimidate their rivals. And once you have, very nice, Dennis. You'll have like the mating season, the bull moose, they fight for, who gets to have the female, like who gets to win the, yeah. So, interesting. Let's see your moose if you guys are done. Want to hold it up so everybody can see? Oh, Tom has a question or? Nice.
Unmute everybody.
Yeah, if you want to unmute.
Nice, guys. These all look great.
Very lovely. I like them. Good job, Ali. Good job, Derek. Good job, Joanne.
Good drawers.
Kaylee, that's awesome. JP, you just had them up. I don't see them anymore. Where'd they go? And Mike and Melissa, you guys are just watching. You can always check in later. Oh, you can always, it's art. You can always do your own version of this. So, yeah. And, oh, up. Is that good? Okay. So those are cartoon moose, but real moose and real beavers obviously look different. What should we name our moose?
I don't know.
Elliot the moose? Isn't there already a moose named Elliot?
meese?
Yeah, that's a good question. One moose is a moose. Can anybody tell me what do you call more than one moose? Is it moose, two moose, or two meese?
We're running into.
Two moose, yeah, it just stays the same.
Mooses, not moose.
Mooses?
You put
No,
the
you
nets
can
on.
say moose. I saw 3 moose.
Mhm.
Or they go around in what is they called? A whole bunch of moose.
I don't know.
A herd.
I heard.
And their babies are called calves.
Yeah.
And calves are born in the spring and they can run. They can outrun a person
Kayla's got something to say.
very, very quick. Like in 3 days or something, a baby moose. Here's a baby moose. See? Cute. Aren't they cute?
Yeah.
Cute little babies. And one last fact about moose. The name moose comes from the Algonquin language. Algonquin is one of our First Nations tribes. Moose means eater of twigs. Yes,
Twigs?
eater of twigs.
They don't eat pizza, no.
No, they don't eat pizza. Unless it's twig pizza. But yeah, so it comes from the Algonquin word, which is maws or mons, depending on the dialect, and that means eater of twigs.
Kaylee has a question.
Somebody has a question?
Go ahead, Kaylee. Ready.
Yeah? Yes, Kaylee? I'm sorry, Kaylee's got her hand up. I can't hear. Can you say that louder again, Kaylee? Oh, let's see it. Very nice. Very nice. Good job. What was your question, Allie? Oh, geez. You'll have to tell us that story during chat one day, okay? We can talk about it.
So we are running out of time here.
Yeah.
guys.
We're done, so I'm going to throw you back over to Taylor. And we'll see you later
You guys
at
like those drawings.
1.
Way to